Hey, hey, beauties. Can I eat?
What's on there?
Can I eat?
What's on there?
Food. Oh my god, it's smeared all the way to one side. Don't touch it.
Because why?
Because I'm eating it.
Well, I'm eating it.
No, mommy's eating it.
Okay, you're eating it, you're eating it, you're eating it. Anyway.
Thank you. All right, so as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing a storytime mukbang featuring Chipotle because I just picked up my Chipotle. Excuse the ratchetness. I just got out of work like an hour ago and I put my jammies on now. I got my Chipotle, like I said, and I got me a Pepsi for my food. And my Chipotle, what is that? I don't know what that is. So what I get is brown rice, pinto beans, carnaras. I don't know, it's pulled pork or steak, but I got carnaras this time. I got me some mild salsa and sour cream cheese and extra lettuce. So that's what your girl will be munching on. Let's say, did she give me napkins? She did. She did. Okay, so in this story time, I'm going to tell you guys about one of the experiences I've had of dealing with a hating blank female, okay? A hating blank female. Okay, so let's just start right from the beginning. I used to work it's the clean clothes for me. It's the I need to record a haul for me. Okay. How do people do mukbangs and not like eat the whole video though? And talk. So I used to work at a gas station. So like I said, it was always busy. So on weekends, it was hella busy because people would stop there before the club. They would get their roll-ups. They would get their cigarettes. They get their juices. They get their munchy stuff. The gas station I used to work at was bumping 24/7. But like I just said, on weekends, it was super busy. And you would get all the guys trying to flirt with you. You would... Oh my God. I can tell you so many stories about that place I used to work at. How many hookup lines I've heard. And one of these, and I used to work with this one girl. Our shift used to be from 3 to 11. So I used to work 3 to 11 all the time with this one girl. Now let's call this one girl Jane. I don't know why, but Jane is stuck in my head. So let's call her Jane, right? And Jane is the total opposite of me. Weight, skin, hair, everything. She is the total opposite. So if you guys hear any background noise, Miguel and my son are in this room.
So gorgeous.
So if you guys hear any noise, Miguel and my son are both in the room. So working weekends at this gas station, like I said, you would constantly get like catcalled or try to talk to or hit on, or guys trying to give you their numbers, like everything. It's the kid choking in the background for me.
Hey, Joe. You want me to get out?
No, baby, it's okay.
Sure?
It's okay.
The macaroni's too hot.
So this one, like, I think Saturday or Friday night we were working. One of our usuals come in and he was like, you know, what's up, Steph? Like sweet talking, trying to talk, yada, yada, yada. The normal game. And it was him and one of his friends. And the one friend didn't say nothing to me. I guess he must have went up to Jane and asked Jane if I had a boyfriend, yada, yada, yada. Because when the one kid, the one regular, he's not a kid, he's a grown man, but. So when the one regular man came in, he was like doing his usual flirting, his little cat calls, like, how you doing? When are you ready to be mine? All that, yeah. And I'm like, no, like, I'm very nice, but, keep your distance, buddy. So, like I said, his friend that he was with that wasn't a regular customer must have asked him if I must have asked Jane if I had a boyfriend. Because she told him, yeah, whatever. When they come both up to the counter to check out, he asked me to check him out, so I check him out. The one guy, his friend now tries talking to me like, hey, what's up with you? I just want to know what's good. Yeah, all the little, the caca talking, right? So Jane turns around and she's like, I just told you she has a boyfriend, but like in a rude, like weird way that made me feel weird. So I just started laughing and like turned around. So she told the boy, I just told you I have a boyfriend. So like I said, she just made the situation a little awkward. And she made it really awkward. And he was like, I wasn't talking to you. I'm asking her if she has a boyfriend. Because like I said, it's the way I think she said it that was very like, I'm like, yeah, I have a man. Like, we've been together for a while. And at the time, my God was my man at that point. Just in case y'all didn't know. But, so I'm like, yeah, I have a man, yada, yada, yada. He was like, all right, beautiful. It was nice to see you, da-da-da. All that caca talking to him, right? So the place where I work at, you're behind the counter majority of the time. Otherwise, if you're stocking, if you're fronting, if you're putting out coffee, any of that stuff, right? So me and her are in this cubicle, like this big. We're in a cubicle. And when the guys leave, I go to like stock the cigarettes behind me and stuff. She turns around and she's like, the only reason that these guys come in here and ask you for their number is because you have a pretty face. Let me just take a bite on that note. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, there's so many ways I can go about this right now. But I'm really not a mean person. I'm really not. Even though there's so much I could say about this person, I'm not going to, because I am just not like that. And I think it was, like I said, I think it's out of jealousy. I think it's out of envious. I think, envious, is that a word? I don't know. But it was definitely out of jealousy that this girl was so mad that these guys were trying to talk to me. But what's so funny to me, anytime I had a guy try to talk to me and he was like decent looking, I would pass them to her. I would be like, oh, I'm taken. But she's, she's single. She's big single, tied up over there. And some of them didn't go for it, but sometimes she caught one. But when she said that, in my head I just thought about, damn, not only did you just call yourself ugly, but I'm pretty sure you called yourself ugly and then me fat and my body was ugly, like, all together in one sentence, right? When she said that, I was like, what? The only reason these guys were trying to talk to me is because I had a pretty face. Well, excuse me, you're mad because your face looks like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. My dad. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a little angle change because my father stopped by. Yeah. Like, I finished eating my Chipotle, though. I still know the girl now. And I wonder if she remembers, like, her telling me this. Because I'm pretty sure she would be like, damn, like, that's kind of, like, low blow. Oh, Corona. But, yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, me looking back on it, I don't know why. It's not like I had to plan story time today. I literally was just like, I can't believe I let a female try me. Like, I can't believe I let you try me. Even though I was passing them back to you. if they wasn't taken, then they wasn't taken, baby. But I was trying and making my effort to pass it back to you. And you basically try to call me a whack-ass female? Yeah. But yeah, now that I think about that when I'm older, I can't believe I allowed somebody to tell me basically the only reason why I have guys trying to talk to me is because I have a pretty face. And basically like shit on my personality, my body, everything. I remember working at that gas station and having some guy try to like pull my glasses off of my face so he can like see my face. And he was like flirting with me. He was like, let me see your eyes. And literally as I'm working, he's trying to take my glasses off my face. And I'm just like, what is going on here? Miguel swears I was flirting with the guy because at one point Miguel was working with me. He swears I was flirting with him. When I'm pretty sure I was trying to be like, help me. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. But the guy wasn't catching on to it. Very strange. This one guy at the gas station I used to work, this guy used to always come in, he used to try talking to me. And I'm like, no, I have a man, I have a boyfriend, da, da, da. And he would continue trying to talk to me. Oh, can you help me with this? Oh, can you get this for me? Oh, can you reach this? When I tell you this guy became my stalker, like if I'd be like, oh my God, stalker's behind me, he knows exactly who I'm talking about because this guy gave me like the heebies. Like he would stay at my job with me for like an hour, just sitting there watching me. Like, I think, I don't understand. I know some men are like, some people have like, social anxiety and you know what I mean? Like, I know it could go for something very, how do you say, like not dramatic to a situation very dramatic where you're just completely nervous and you can't talk to nobody else and like you choke up and things like that. I can only imagine. But when I tell you this guy, I don't think he was suffering from like no social anxiety because he was just creepy. Some people are just creepy. And this man was so creepy. Oh my God. Even I remember this girl. I'm going to try to make this not so long, but I remember, if you guys want to hear about a story time, this Jane was like, there was a guy trying to talk to me and Jane was like trying to be a smartass about talking to him, like getting his attention back. And I guess she tossed his change at him. And while the guy's trying to spit game, he realizes that like, yo, this girl is like throwing my change at me. Yo, he was like, all right, beautiful. Like, I'll catch you another day. And stop throwing change at me. Like, he starts throwing the coins at Jane. And I'm just like, she's laughing. Like, you know when somebody nervous laughs, like you can tell like she was hella embarrassed. She nervous laughs and I'm just looking, no, he didn't. No, he didn't just do that. He didn't just do that, did he? Oh. Gas station days. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that little story time. But yeah, definitely subscribe. Like the video up if my chewing was annoying. And comment down below if you want to hear another story time about Jane. Or, you know, for me to finish the part about the customer throwing coins at her. Bye, guys.